So the big question is this: how do you lose all the weight that you want and actually keep it off for the rest of your life, while trying to make sense of all the noise that comes from the weight loss industry? That is the question. And this podcast will give you the answers.
G'day guys, and welcome to the next episode of the Weight Loss Secrets podcast. My name is Baron Grant and I'm excited to be able to be with you on another day, to be able to talk through some tips and tricks and ideas that are going to help you on your weight loss journey to be able to lose it all and keep it off. And as always, this episode, as with all episodes, is brought to you by Ditching the Diet. So if you want some more information about how you can get some assistance on that weight loss journey, head to ditchingthediet.com and you'll be able to get hold of my book. You'll be able to access some support, some programs, everything you need to be able to lose the weight and keep it off. All right, so today, we all live busy lives, right? And to put that in perspective right now, I got 5 kids and a really busy life, running my own business and doing these videos and podcasts each day. And I'm 10 minutes away from taking my son to cricket training. So I'm about to duck out, then I'm out for the rest of the evening doing other activities with church and things like that. So life's busy. And so how do we find extra time? And that's what today's about. It's about, you've got to find extra time. And the way you find extra time in my mind is you get up earlier. Now, I know that some people work shift work and their life is all over the place, but the vast majority of us live a normal hours life, right? And that allows us to be able to work for a period of time throughout the day and then have rest and recuperation at night, obviously. Now, some people don't like getting up early in the morning, and I've had discussions with literally thousands of people about this. All the clients that I've had and people that I've spoken to over the years. For some people, they love it, which is, I think, a smaller percentage, and for other people, they don't find it quite as fun. Today we went to lunch with a couple of my best friends in the whole world, and I enjoy getting up early in the morning and getting things done early. That's me, and they hate getting out of bed in the morning. And so we had a bit of a funny discussion at lunch about that. And one of them said, it is the worst thing on the planet, getting up. It actually is the worst thing ever. And so we just had a bit of a laugh. But I think it's really interesting. If we need to find more time, I believe that a great time to find that extra time is first thing in the morning. Just yesterday, I take my kids to an early morning sort of Bible study class at church, and so 6 a.m. 4 days a week, they turn up to church and they're in there for 45 minutes to an hour, and they study, things related to Jesus Christ and about God and things like that. So, but while they're in there, on Monday anyway, I wandered around the building, did just laps for about 40 minutes, and I was listening to someone do a talk, and it was a really relaxing, invigorating time because I was walking as the sun was coming up. And I've done this before, but it made me think about how good it is to be up when the sun is coming up. Recently, we went up to Queensland, and at 4:30 in the morning, the sun is up. I'm in Melbourne, so it's a bit colder and darker in the morning than what it is up in Queensland. But at 4:30 in the morning, the sun was up and people were buzzing. There was this vibe at 4:45 in the morning because everybody's up and moving. And I'm a huge believer that movement helps us to be happy in our lives. When we move, we get positive endorphins from exercise, and just moving allows us to be more positive in our head, see more good things around us, help us to see our place in this whole universe, and see all the good things that are just everywhere around us, and help us to have a better sort of viewpoint of life. So as I was wandering around, I was thinking about that just yesterday morning. And today I wanted to mention that because I want you to think about your current life right now. Are you feeling sluggish? Do you feel a bit out of whack? Do you feel that you're not getting everything done in your day? Well, I would encourage you to stop what you're doing and get up earlier. If what you're doing is getting up at 7, 8, 9 o'clock, I would encourage you to get up earlier, because sleep promotes sleep and energy promotes energy. I remember when we were young, married, we had one little girl, and we went to the maternal health nurse, and the lady said to us, how's she sleeping at night? And we said, not too bad. And so we had this discussion about how do we get her to sleep more, and how we can get her to sleep more during the day as well as at night. And we learnt over the number of years of having kids as well that from that very first thing with little Katie at the start, that if we got her to sleep more during the day, she would sleep more at night. And so the more she would sleep, the more she would want to sleep, because it makes us more lethargic, it makes us more tired. Now, if that's true with little kids, it's got to be true with us. The old adage of keep them up, they'll keep them up at night, the kids, and they'll sleep better, that's not true. The more we sleep, the more our body wants sleep. So my challenge to you is to go away and think differently about your sleep. And so that sleep is important, we need to get sleep, but can we chop it off by half an hour? Can we get up, if you've got to get up at 6, why don't you get up at 5:30 or 5 and go for a walk? I promise you, if this is not something that you've done consistently, I promise you, you will feel amazing. You come back from that walk, oxygen is pumping through your body because you're breathing heavier and you're out in nature and you're getting good air in rather than fluorescent lights like I'm standing in front of right now in front of you in your room. You get good air in, you feel invigorated, you feel excited for the day ahead, and you feel ahead of the day. Even when I work with people on my program, I always encourage them to walk in the morning, because after you've had a big day at work and life's tough and everything's fallen on you, at 6 or 7 or 8 o'clock at night, the last thing that you want to do is go out and exercise. The last thing you want to do is go for a walk. So if you get it done early, you feel like you're ahead of the game. You've already, if you're wearing an Apple Watch, you've already closed your rings and you're away for the day. So that's my encouragement today is, could you change a few things in your life? Could you get up earlier, right? Get up earlier, go for a walk. If you can get half an hour. I know some people that go 2 and 3 hour walks in the morning. I'm not saying you need to do that, but consistent walking will make you feel good. And this might be how it goes. You wake up the first day and you're really excited and you're like, I'm up, I'm going to get this walk done. You go for a walk and you feel amazing. And then day 2 comes and you're like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed. This is the worst thing ever. And then you got to grind a little bit. But as you get into a rhythm, your body will just start waking up automatically, because you probably do that already when you got to go to work. So my challenge to you, go away. Think about the way that what time you're getting up at the moment. And I want you to try and get up a little earlier. If you're not walking, if you don't have a pattern of exercise in your life, my challenge for you today is to go away and get one. Get up earlier, go for a walk. Don't be scared of the morning. Be excited for the morning, because it's the start of a new day. Let's be excited for every day that we get to breathe and live. So get up early and go for a walk. That's my challenge. That's my thought for today. It will help you to feel better, help you to lose weight a little bit, but just make you feel more positive about life. Talk to you tomorrow.